Good morning, students. Today's topic is color wheel. Now you can see this is called the color wheel. A wheel which has colors on it. And there are three main colors on the color wheel. We call it primary colors: yellow, blue, red. These are primary colors. When you mix these two primary colors, we get third color that called secondary color. So we have primary color like yellow and blue, green, red and blue, violet, like that. So we have primary, secondary and tertiary color also. So when you mix one secondary and one primary, we get tertiary color. That is yellow and orange, yellow orange, yellow and green, yellow green, green and blue, blue green, blue violet, blue violet. So these are called the tertiary color that we get when you mix one primary and one secondary. So on this color wheel, these two shades, light and dark, tint and shade, is monochrome color. So we are going to learn a new concept, that is monochrome. Let's learn more about it. So this is the scale of monochrome. So when I take a color and add black with it, and I will increase the amount of black, it will become shade. So I will get darker shade. Gradually it will increase the darkness. At the same time, if I mix on the main color, that is hue, I will take red and I'll mix white, and it will increase the amount of white and it will decrease the lightness. This is called tint. So we have monochrome colors, tint and shade. This is how it looks. Same example I'll give with the blue color. When I mix black amount with the blue, I'll get darker shade. When I mix white, I'll get lighter shade. We call it tint. So this is the monochrome. So what we are learning today, few new concept, that is called, yes, on the color wheel, primary, secondary, tertiary, monochrome, we call it monochromatic color also. Warm color and cool color also is a thing we are going to learn about. So when you divide the color wheel, half on the color wheel, where is yellow, orange and red, we call it warm color. So it gives you feeling of warmness, warmth. Like example, fire, right? Sun, chilly, volcano. These things actually gives a feeling of warmness, hot. We call it warm color. So red, violet, wherever you see red, red, orange, we call it warm. On the another side, there are cool color. So these cool colors are, if you can see, blue, violet, blue, green. These colors are called cool colors. When you see green grass, blue sky, water, purple flowers, you feel calm, relaxed, cool. That's why we call it cool colors. So what new we are learning? Monochrome, warm and cool color. Primary, secondary, tertiary. So this is the color wheel. Now let's understand on the color wheel, if you want to add monochrome color, you can. Let's understand about the grayscale. They are neutral color. We call it black and white. We can mix these color with any color for making the shade and tint. And here we call it grayscale because when you mix white and black, you get gray. When you increase the amount of white, it will become lighter shade of gray. When you increase the amount of black or decrease the amount of white, you can get darker gray. So this is how you can work for grayscale. You can use this scale, grayscale, to paint any painting, any artwork, any drawing. So on the color wheel, you can create a circle with the scale, or let's try it in a my way. So how I'll not draw the circle, but you can draw the circle if you want. I will help you to create it a little differently, like a flower and petals. Let's begin. So for this work, we need paper, art sheet, A3, A4, whatever is available with you, and give a triangle fold. Let's fold it in a triangular shape. Press it, and this is the extra part. I'll fold it and cut it and remove it. We don't need this. Have patience. Do it slowly. Don't be in a hurry. Because we are cutting, you have to be safe first. Now the triangle is ready. So I will give one more half fold. Why? To get the mark on the center of this triangle. Here. This. Now I'll unfold it. Now after this, I have to take the right flap diagonally towards the left and press it. I'll do the same thing from right to left and left to right. After doing this, we'll get the pointed part on the bottom, you can see, and then press it properly. Now when you unfold it, you can get the shape of V. Just check if you are getting or not. And now again, right to left, diagonally, left to right, to get the shape. Now from the center also, we have to give one fold. I know this is interesting, a different type of color wheel in a flower pattern. In a flower and petal pattern. Now, after pressing it, you have to check open side, close. Open side and close side. Now on the close side, I'm going to draw a mark for the drawing the petal part. So this is the line. I'm giving a shape of a petal. You can make a big, small. I think I made it a little big. Let's draw little smaller. The beauty of art is you can correct it anytime. So now I'm going to cut it. Be slow. You are using a scissor. You have to be safe first. Now your color wheel is ready in a shape of a flower with lots of petals. Unfold it and see the marks are there on one petal, two parts. So you can color two colors on one petal. And now I'm going to outline it on the mark that is already there. So we need 3 for primary, 3 for secondary, and 6 for tertiary color. So I already explained we are going to make primary, secondary, and tertiary. On one petal we can fill 2 colors. Okay, so that we can complete the color wheel properly. So 3, 3, 6 plus 6 for tertiary, we get 12. So 12 parts I'm dividing on one flower with the help of scale. You can also do the same. Now 3 for primary, 3 for secondary is ready. Now I have to divide it more to get the tertiary part also. So I'll take the scale and then add more lines. Now the division is done and we are ready with the flower and petals. But I would like to add one thing. I'm going to write the names of the colors, because sometimes what happens, we are in a flow and painting and we forget the names of the colors, where what. So I will just suggest you all to write the names of the color, all the primary, secondary and tertiary color, and then start painting so that you shouldn't need to stop and think again. So let's write the names. So now names are ready. We need a palette and colors. Mix the colors. Like for secondary color, we need to mix two primary colors and get the secondary colors. And the same we'll do for the tertiary color. So let's begin coloring. I'll take first red and the color it red on the part of red. And then leaving 3 petals, I'm going to color yellow, and then 3 petals I'll leave and then make blue. Primary is ready. Now I'll mix red and yellow to get the secondary orange, and then blue and yellow to get the green, red and blue to get the violet. Now let's go to tertiary color. When you mix one primary, one secondary, we are getting tertiary, like yellow orange, red orange, red violet, blue violet, blue green, yellow green. So this is how we have to make the color wheel. Now we can make the outlining part with the black marker for finishing touch, and your color wheel is ready.